All good.
Let's get bored.
What? Bored?
And by that I mean cutting board.
Bored.
There is never a bad time for charcuterie.
Man, she means business. I think both of us would agree, right? It's our favorite way to eat. I wish my entire life was charcuterie. And there are so many ways to do it well. If meat and cheese is your love language, we got the experience for you. Actually, Barb does. Barb Casper, a charcuterie workshop. Welcome to the Morning Mix, Barb.
Thank you so much for having me, Michelle and Toddy. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Gosh, I want to learn all about how you do what you do. But first, tell us about Spruced.
Oh, I'd love to. So Spruced Studio, located on Plainfield and kind of the East Beltline Exchange there, is owned by Holly Lehman, not by me. I wish I owned it. It's a great place. And it's a great fit for the charcuterie workshops. It's a comfortable place. It's warm. It's fun. It's inviting. And Holly and I share a lot of the same values as far as community and quality. And so that's why I partnered with Spruce to teach the charcuterie workshops, because the focus is on more than just a class, but like on an experience, like a memorable night. And so Spruced Studio also, though, besides charcuterie, does like blanket making, hat burning, cookie decorating, and they have a new crushed glass class that with art.
I saw that online.
Yeah, and then they also have a kids camp this week and next week too.
Okay, perfect. So lots of options, but today we're talking about charcuterie. So let's talk about what you do, why you do this, and what you're hoping to share with the community.
Sure, and so so what it is, a charcuterie workshop obviously is when you're building a board, right? That's the experience you get. And along the ways you have tips on how to cut the cheeses and fold the meats and the pairings. You learn a lot. There's a lot of teaching involved. It's like, why does pickled mustard taste so good with hard salami? It's because of balance. And why does honey change the composition of how a cheddar tastes, right? It's because of balance again.
And if you didn't like goat cheese, but you never had blueberry goat cheese, you'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised. It's like a dessert.
It really is so much different.
Yeah, for sure. And so then really people come, they come with family, friends, they meet friends there. It's all about cultivating community and having a great experience and bringing home a board that's finished that you can enjoy with your friends, or even recreating it later, because you're learning tips and tricks about recreating it later. So today I brought just an example of like a little Christmas board. And then in January, I'm doing a high protein workshop. It's called Holy Macro, because it's all about macros. So that's what we're doing.
I mean, I think that's brilliant. And that's the beauty of a charcuterie board, is really, it's whatever you want to bring to the table. But I love that you're giving people that knowledge, that what goes well with what, and how to cut the cheese. So you're going to show me what
so
we're
speaking of that, so one
Michelle, did you just say somebody's going to show you how to cut the cheese?
Well,
not you, thank you.
Just jumped on that one.
I did jump on that one. But it really is. It's more than just the quality of the food. It is the presentation. A beautiful charcuterie board is a piece of art.
Yeah, you actually hit on 2 points. It is quality, and it's the aesthetic too. The aesthetic is so much. And so a holiday tip for this year would be to focus on something that kind of brings, whether it's Christmas or winter. And today we're going to do a little snowflake.
Okay.
So this is just a round of brie. And the first you're going to do, just I kind of pre-cut it for us.
Cut it in
but you're going to
quarters,
cut it in quarters, and then you're going to cut it in eighths.
Okay.
So that's simple, right? Quarters and eighths. And when you're done, you're left with these like pieces of the brie cheese.
Little triangles,
And you're going to go ahead and go from the middle to like the middle right here, and cut down here. You might want to hold it a little bit. And then do the same thing on this side. And so what we're doing here is we are creating little wedges that would be great on a little cracker.
Yes.
Right? And then you're going to want to serve the brie with like a great chutney or a jam.
Because brie that is a creamy, thick cheese.
It's a creamy, beautiful cow's milk cheese.
Yeah, so something to brighten it up is always a hit, right? A little bit of fruit.
Yeah, loves fruit, loves nuts, loves heat.
I'm like, loves to be baked with a puff pastry.
So you can see how cute it looks here. When you're done, you have a little snowflake
It's
effect.
gorgeous.
But look at this, though. You can just grab that piece then, and you have it for your cracker.
I love it.
Yeah, and so just this is a great way to cut brie. There's many other ways. Join one of the workshops. We talk about multiple ways of cutting the brie, and then it's just a way that everyone can enjoy it then.
I love
so
it.
good.
And it looks like you have, is this a Christmas tree?
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Yep. And so another, you can.
I'm like reassemble, but
It's fine.
You're going to assemble.
It's all good.
There it is, right there.
Yeah, it's a little Christmas tree, like salami Christmas tree and so forth. So we're going to go ahead and build one together. So the first thing you want to do is just grab the little skewer here.
Oh,
and then
the
we're going to
olive.
kind of, and don't bring it all the way to the bottom. It's kind of a longer skewer. So this is almost like a little trunk in a sense.
Okay.
Okay. So grab a piece of salami and just fold it in half. This is super simple,
Okay.
right?
And of course,
just-
if olives aren't your jam, you could probably use a cherry tomato there.
or cornichon,
There
a
you go.
pickle, something like
cornichon,
that.
yes. There you
That
go.
would probably be in the next one. You're going to fold it in half and fold it in half again.
Okay,
so,
force.
Yep.
Okay.
And then again, kind of poke that through. We're building like a
Okay.
little Christmas tree here. And again, this is a hard Italian dry salami, and you can buy this anywhere. I always say to people, don't break the bank on salami, break it on the cheese.
Yeah.
Heck yes,
Right?
that is great
and
advice.
half again. And the
Yeah.
last one we're going to do is we're going to fold it in half, and then a little third, and then like in half again. And what we're doing is we're building like that base.
Fold one and then the other way.
Okay.
Got
Yep.
it.
And then
As
you
it gets smaller, right,
It gets
at the top.
smaller, so you have like that little tree, and then you just pop a little star on top and kind of just whoosh it up,
Oh,
and
yeah,
there you go.
you gotta zhuzh it a little bit.
You gotta zhuzh it a little bit always. And that's actually fun too. And what's fun is I lead people through the class. I always say, you're gonna follow me about the first half, and then you're gonna go rogue and do your own thing. But it's
Right.
cool because that's the way to be creative and so forth.
Love
But yeah.
it. Yay!
Cheers!
That's gorgeous.
Cheers! That little
Barb,
tree.
I have a very, that's gorgeous.
Right?
Nice job, Michelle.
Thanks.
Hey,
Yeah, good job.
big time question
job.
for you. When you take
Parmesan
one of these
Gouda.
classes and you're building this, is snacking allowed while this is going on?
I would hope so.
So it is, but even better, what we do ahead of time is I do a tasting. So I have a tasting for every item that's on the board.
how cool is that?
And then we do a pairing as we go along.
Okay, so
Yep, and so we do the education, the tasting, and then obviously, like I always say, if you make a little cut and it's not quite right, well, that's a snack, right?
Yeah.
You know, so, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And quality control, right?
Right.
For
and
sure.
it is really interesting that how you can change the profile of a cheese by what you mix with it. I mean,
Absolutely.
I've taken classes on that.
Yeah,
and it's
honey,
unbelievable.
mustards, any type of acid fruit, anything like that.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Wonderful.
Currently looking for activities and events as a gift.
Yeah, I'm
This
so
is
glad
it.
you asked.
Yeah.
It truly is. So I would recommend going to Spruced website, sprucestudio.com. You can get a gift card or you can sign up for a class. This week alone, as far as the charcuterie, we have a kids class. It's on tomorrow, Tuesday, and it's already all booked. But just for
Wow.
next year, if you're interested, we do like a cute little Santa. But we have one New Year's Eve coming up. It's actually December 30. So it's make the board and bring it to your party.
Oh, okay.
Right.
How cool is that?
Yeah, and
That
then we
is
also
cool.
have one coming up
Well, then
on
the
the
high
10th, and then the
protein,
end
yeah.
of January we have like a cozy winter one, and then the big one is Valentine's Day, and that's a couples event, and it's going to have food and then building the board and bubbly and all that good stuff.
I love it.
What a cool date.
I know,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So Spruce Studio is where we find all the information. Thank you so much for being here and
Thank
for
you, thank
sharing
you.
all of this with
Yeah,
us.
send for you are going to share, right, bro?
Oh, absolutely.
yeah.
It's staying with you.
So, tickets $95, but there are lots of different workshops to choose from kids to adults, New Year's, Valentine's, all the things. SpruceStudio.com for more information.